Hey guys, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. Today we're actually waiting out a storm. It's freezing out. I figured I'd update a video I filmed 2 years back now. It was a review slash what's in my bag of the Shimano Blackmoon bag here. I was packing for a trip to Florida. I figured I'd film a video to show you guys what I'm bringing to Florida. A lot of you guys commented on that video and kind of wished it was more of a review video and less of a what's in my bag video, so I took that into consideration. I've always wanted to make another video of this bag just because I wasn't 100% pleased with that review, but here we are. I'm going to make another review of this bag 2 years later, so a total of 3 years with this bag. Hopefully help you guys a little bit, answer some of your questions, and just give you guys my overall opinion of the Shimano Blackmoon bag. So other than that, I won't be going into too much detail of what's in my bag. This is my bag. I just came back from school, so if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Isabella, and I go to school. I'm in university, and when I'm in university, I fish with a lot of different people, a lot of different areas, a lot of different techniques, and I don't bring my boat with me. I don't have anywhere to put my boat, so I bring this. I bring usually 5, 6, 7, 8 rods, and I bring this bag, and this bag's packed to the brim. And this bag has everything in it that I need for any situation. So a couple of things I want to go over with first. This is the medium bag, not the compact bag. The compact bag is smaller. I have never used that bag, so I don't really have much of an opinion on it. The medium bag, the bigger bag, this is the bag here. And it retails for $120 US or $170 Canadian. So I'm going to leave links down below in the description if you guys want to go have a look for both American and Canadian sites. But $120 American and $170 Canadian. I'm sure you can find deals online or on Amazon or something like that. So again, go have a look if you are interested. Let's start off with the bag itself. It's heavy. I have this bag packed to the brim. As you guys can see, it's about to explode. And it probably weighs, I don't know, probably close to 15, 20, 25 pounds. I don't know, I can't really weigh it. Actually, you know what? I have a scale in the bag. Yeah, it's over 20 pounds. 21 pounds, 6 ounces. 21 pounds, 6 ounces. So, packed fully with all your tackle or your fishing stuff, all your hooks, weights, pliers, and everything. It's pretty heavy. I would not go bank fishing with a bag packed like this, because I'd be carrying 22 pounds on my back the whole day. The reason why it's packed to the brim is because I usually fish off a boat, so I can stuff whatever I want in there, I can lay it on the boat, and that's it. But yeah, it's pretty heavy. It's a pretty sturdy bag. It's built very, very well, in my opinion. I've had it for 3 years, like I said. There aren't any like holes or major tears, any holes or anything like that, as you guys can see. This is made of like some sort of nylon material. It's really, really thick actually. In the back here, as you guys can see, the straps aren't that wide. They are padded. They're very, very soft. It's very, very soft, very, very plush. Like I said, I don't really carry it on my back a lot, so I don't really have too much to say on the whole back carrying part. But it's very, very soft, very, very padded. There's no like hard parts or anything sticking out, so that's nice. It actually has a waterproof cover in the back here that you can take out and cover your whole backpack. I have yet to use it. That being said, I've also have yet to rust anything in this bag, which is good. But that's also a nice thing to have in case you are, stuck in a rainstorm or something. You don't want anything to rust. You can cover your backpack like that. But yeah, it's comfortable. Like I said, I don't carry it too much on my back, so I don't really have too much to say there. But there is padding, which is a good thing. I'm sure if you guys don't load it up with 20 pounds of fishing tackle, you could easily carry this around all day if you were to bank fish or something like that. So back to the front, let's kind of talk about the main compartments and such of this bag, kind of give you guys an overview if you guys can't go into store and have a look at the bag for itself. So there's 4 main compartments. There's 2 side compartments, a big compartment here, and this compartment here, which has all of your trays, and these trays do come with the backpack. So starting off, let's go with the side compartments, kind of get these over with. They're actually really, really cool, especially this compartment right here. So this compartment here, we have a little flap here, which I usually keep my scissors in, these scissors that I have hanging here. But this compartment is like a line storage compartment. Shimano really thought through with this. So as you guys can see, we take all this stuff out. There are two little spool carriers. There's one here and one at the bottom. I have 3 spools of line in this one of fluorocarbon, and I have a spool of fluorocarbon, a spool of braid in the bottom here. And the cool thing about this is you can secure your line, and you can actually thread it through the holes up front here. There's 2 holes here and 2 holes here, so I can have 2 spools threaded through here and 2 spools threaded through here. And I'm not really quite sure what this is for. I'm assuming this is to hold your line down after you thread it through these holes. As you guys can see, I don't really use this application, but it's pretty neat. I don't know why I don't use it, because it seems pretty cool, it seems pretty efficient, but that's there, and that's really, really thought through, which I appreciate a lot. So yeah, this is my spool carrying stuff. So I have, like I said, all my spools in here. I have some other, you know, replacement hooks and stuff in there, but this compartment is really, really thought through, and I really, really appreciate that, like I said. So that's one of the side compartments. The other side compartment here is just a regular compartment. There's actually little elastic pieces here that you can hold your rod in. I believe this one has it as well. Yeah, so both of the side compartments have a spot for you to hold your rod. You can probably fit 2 rods in here if you really tried, but that's good for all you bank fishermen. You don't have to carry your rods around in your hand. Of course, if you aren't walking through trees or anything, you can put them in your actual backpack so you have your hands free. But this compartment is pretty simple. Again, it has that hatch over here, which I usually keep my pliers in or something like that. And in here, I just have a bunch of other stuff. I have pliers. I have 2 scales, because you never know when you can get into a big one and you want 2 scales just to confirm. I have extra skirts. I have some hooks. I actually keep my panfish stuff in here as well. As you guys can see, there's little mesh compartments you can put, you know, smaller items in. I have mended in here. I have some glue. Again, just a nice area to put like your license, your wallet, some smaller accessories that you don't want to go missing. Everything is nicely organized in that compartment. Now moving on to the juice of the bag, the 2 middle compartments. So let's start off with the top compartment here. I might open this and it might actually explode. As you guys can see, I put all of my soft plastics in here. I started off using Ziploc bags, and I kind of went to just stuffing all my stuff in there. And then now I came back to Ziploc bags just because I like organizing all my craws, all my drop shot baits, all my worms, all that kind of stuff into Ziploc bags. It's a lot easier to access them because you know what you're looking for. If you just stuff stuff in there, then, you know, you're not as efficient on the water, I guess you could say. You don't have to put soft plastics in here. You can put anything you want in here. You can put all your sunglasses. You might be one of those people that carry 5 sunglasses with you and 5 hats with you. You can put all of those in there if you'd like. I just put all my soft plastics in here because there's nowhere else in this bag for me to put them. And obviously, as you guys can see, I carry a lot. So in my last video, I think I went through all the bags and such. I'm not going to go through that again, but I have 4 bags in here. 1 bag for drop shots, 1 bag for craws, 1 bag for swim baits, and 1 bag for worms. So that's pretty much that. Here, there's a mesh-lined, plastic-lined little compartment. I have an elastic band in here, but this would be a good spot to put like your license or something. I don't think it gets wet. I think the whole point of this is to, first of all, not get hooks stuck in it, and for it to not get wet if it rains. It's not fully waterproof. The zipper is not waterproof, but this like plastic material obviously is waterproof. I'm not really sure what it's meant for, but it's always good to have pockets. It's better to have more pockets than not enough pockets. So that's the main compartment there. It's actually pretty big. The one thing, here, let me show you guys. Let me actually take all this out and show you guys something. The one thing that I did mention in my last video is this, you can't really see it, the bottom of this compartment actually comes out, and you can, here, you can actually kind of see it here. This comes out, so you can have just one big compartment if you would like. You can take the floor of this compartment out and put it here. The only issue with that is when you take these boxes out and this compartment is full, it dips down. So sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to get my top box in because it does dip down because the weight is so heavy in the top compartment. But like I said, if you, for some reason, you'd want just one big compartment without the floor here, you can take the floor out, which is kind of neat. But like I said, that's the one thing that kind of, I wasn't really sure why, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. And like I said, it kind of causes an issue with the dipping here. That's a good segue to the next compartment, which is the box compartment. Your bag, if you were to buy one, comes with 4 boxes. These are 3,600 size boxes, as you guys can see, I believe at least. Yeah, 3,600 size boxes. They are Plano boxes. They're not waterproof, and they are Shimano branded, which is pretty neat. Like I said, they're not waterproof, but I have yet to have an issue with rusting, which is good, obviously. And again, it does come with the protective bag if you are stuck in the rain. But other than that, these are just absolutely filled to the brim. I will kind of quickly go over all the boxes. Since I have a terminal tackle box on the top, it just has a bunch of terminal tackle. I have a chatterbait jig box, as you guys can see. I have crankbait slash spybait slash more crankbait box. And I have a topwater, spinnerbait, frog, and hair jig box. I actually, throughout the year, I change up what I put in these boxes. Right now, it's fall, so I have a lot of my fall fishing stuff in here, a lot of crankbaits, a lot of swim bait hooks, some drop shot stuff, some topwater, all that kind of lovely stuff. But in the summertime, you'll see less crankbaits. You'll see, you know, maybe a box and a half of jigs, or you might see more, you know, more craws in my craw bag as opposed to more swim baits or something like that. Also depends where I'm fishing, but most of my tackle that I have in here stays in here. I just kind of alternate through seasons of what I, you know, would want to fish more. But these boxes, I've yet to have any of them break. They all come with tabs. I have yet to have, oh, one thing I should mention, these tabs, like all Plano boxes, do pop off, so I have had them pop off a little bit, but I haven't had anything break yet, which is great, which is really good. There's another one of those mesh plastic lined pockets in here. I guess if you want to put something with hooks in it or some plastics in there, you don't want it to get stuck on your box, so you can put that in there. There's a Velcro here that latches and closes, and there's also zippers on the side, so nothing flies out. And probably the coolest part of this bag is this pocket right here, this easy access pocket. I have a little box or a little bag in here. I usually pack, you know, my day, this is my day bag kind of thing. I keep it in there. But this is a neat little pocket because one, it's all rubber. It's like a rubber net kind of deal. So most of the time you don't have hooks stuck in it. I've had crankbaits got stuck in it, unfortunately, but I put all of my baits that I cut off in this pocket for them to air dry. Because if you put wet baits or wet hooks back into your boxes, they will rust. So this is a kind of neat addition that Shimano made. As you guys can see, I have a swim bait here. It's like in perfect condition. I keep a lot of my stuff I think I'll be using, a lot of the stuff I use throughout the day. A couple of, like I keep my lip balm in here as well. Easy access, all air dry, of course, unless it rains. And yeah, just a kind of neat idea that I really, really appreciate because I don't want my stuff to rust. So that's pretty much a quick overview of the bag. You guys can find material lists and such online. I'm not really going to go over all of that. There's so many ways to stay organized, whichever way you guys want, which I really appreciate. I'm a neat freak. I like everything organized. I like to know where everything is, and this bag allows me to do that, which is amazing. So other than that, that's my quick overview of the bag. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Like I said, I mean, there isn't really much more to say. It's a pretty great bag. It's taken care of me so far, and it's going to take care of me for the next couple of years, that's for sure. So other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.